pushed on by the Curva Sud, taking on AS Roma. Not in the suit this evening. We haven't even touched on these two men really in the build-up. Gonzalo, let's take a look at the starting 11 for AC Milan. Fabio Borini is replaced by Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the only change then from the side that lost against Napoli last Saturday in that 3-2 defeat. Çalhanoğlu will sit for Milan. Roma, they make 4 changes. Florenzi, Cristante, Pellegrini and Under all out. Marcano comes into the back 3 for his debut. 31st game against the Rossoneri for Daniele De Rossi. Of course, and we are underway in San Siro. Roma get us going in their change strip of Çalhanoğlu. Trying to work his magic into the final third, blocked off as well. Çalhanoğlu has a go. Bounce right in front of Olsen, but he's Sevilla. Flag is going to go up against Higuain, and he was played in. Yeah, Bologna against Inter tomorrow from 5, Parma against Juventus. Saturday evening kick-off with Bonaventura. Kessié, sandwiched between 2 defenders, still trying to get onto it. Suso cutting back onto that left boot. It's a good ball in as well. It was just in front of Bonaventura. Again, though, Milan winning the ball back quickly. Higuain, it's a good save down to his right, that from Olsen.
Very, very good hit from Higuain. And as we mentioned before, Çalhanoğlu started the game well. He gave a poor pass away, won it back, little flick around the corner to Higuain, who's onside. And now you see him on that right foot. Thought he might have went across goal, but
Milan keeping the attack alive. It's a great ball back into Calabria. It's over the top of the crossbar. Bonaventura begging for the ball to come his way, but after a goal last weekend, Calabria wanted his 2nd of the season.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a flag. And he was onside. It was Karsdorp that was playing him on, and surely he has to square that to Bonaventura, who's got a tap in. I think his eyes lit.
Gets it back as well. Hasn't got much support. He's only got defenders around him. Patrick Schick is trying to just work his way through. Calabria looking for Higuain. Bonaventura didn't sit kindly for him. The whistle goes anyway. I think that might be handball against Bonaventura.
Yeah, well, Higuain done quite well. It's a harsh call, hits him in the stomach.
Musacchio and Romagnoli up. Higuain tries the acrobatic overhead kick and he gets his angles all wrong.
Daniele De Rossi and Steven Nzonzi are working hard.
It's a good strike from range and tipped away by Olsen. Not for the first time called into action this evening. That was hit with real vigour from distance. Good shot, good technique and timing.
A very, very good save from Olsen away to his left-hand side. Suso hits it clean and does the right thing.
Lovely threaded pass to Rodriguez, just couldn't get around the defender. Great ball across, Kessié fires it in at the back post. Milan have the lead 6 minutes before the break, and it's Franck Kessié who is there in the right place at the right time to slot it home as the Rossoneri fans celebrate in the San Siro in the wet just before the break. It's Milan 1, Roma 0.
Brilliant goal, and well deserved. It was well worked, they were patient, Milan. They kept the ball alive. Bonaventura doesn't panic. He plays a lovely little ball in behind. And Rodriguez there just whips the ball in with his right foot across that 6-yard box. Manolas loses his mark.
Kolarov on the overlap. Schick with the header. Straight into the hands of the keeper, but the first real move. Çalhanoğlu across to Rodriguez. Another great ball in towards that back stick, and Suso was arriving this time. Donnarumma punches it away. El Shaarawy on the loose ball. Helped on by De Rossi.
Oh.
Kicking around, and that's the equaliser. Roma draw level, and from an unlikely source. Fazio with the strike of all people, but it dropped to the centre-back, and he finished it like a centre-forward. And Roma are level just before the hour mark in the San Siro.
Smart changes from Di Francesco. Really good management. And the strike's a wonderful one. They can't really get in any height or distance on their clearance. This ball fizzing across the 18-yard box, not the greatest.
Suso thought about the shot, just couldn't escape the attention of De Rossi. Still Suso goes though.
He's playing forward, Brian Cristante, of De Rossi and Nzonzi.
Rodriguez might fancy a go himself. Bonaventura. Çalhanoğlu in space, fires it straight to the keeper, and the second effort bounces into the ground and over.
Roma are a big side as well.
Dzeko and Nzonzi scrapping for it, and Nzonzi stabs it home.
Their terminology is, in the spirit of the game, they don't like to see goals being scored when a handball has been in the build-up. And once the referee saw the handball from Nzonzi, even though technically it might have been accidental, I think the right decision has been made.
Pressing Gonzalo Higuain, Higuain qui va chercher le ballon pour Coutronnet, un but! But sur le service de Pipita!
Forward on his left foot, you thought he might go for a goal, but the way to pass to Crotone is absolutely perfection. Daniele De Rossi can't get back in, but the youngster...
That's the full-time whistle. A first win of the season for Gennaro Gattuso's side in their first home game at San Siro this season. Celebrations all round for the Rossoneri. And Patrick Cutrone is